This just keeps getting better for the New York Yankees as we have a huge update regarding Yankee superstar Aaron Judge in regards to his elbow injury. Meanwhile, Giancarlo Stanton has been holding things down in the outfield, but Aaron Boone wants to make that switch. While we also have a huge update regarding Max Fried as well, as we are seeing the New York Yankees hit their stride at the absolutely correct time. And we are going to discuss all of this, guys. There's a lot to go over with the Yankees right now, as after a really bad stretch, they are now playing some excellent baseball. But before we jump into all of that, if you're part of that 72% that's not subscribed to Yankees Digest, make sure to subscribe for daily New York Yankees updates. Look, we have a lot of good stuff to talk about with the Yankees right now, as we're finally on that run we knew this team could make, as things are clicking at the right time for New York right now. But let's talk about this, because there's a lot to go over on the Yankees right now, as Aaron Boone has revealed a huge update on the New York Yankees, specifically in regards to superstar Aaron Judge. As we know, Judge has not played the outfield in around a month now. He went down with an elbow injury that many of us feared was the torn UCL, and since then he has not stepped back out into the outfield. It's been said time and time again that he did not tear his UCL and that he's going to be able to come back and be the same guy that he was out in the Yankees outfield, but right now we are yet to see that happen. Judge has been playing DH for the Yankees right now and has still been Aaron Judge. He hasn't lost a step or anything. He's still playing like Aaron Judge. He's still being great. However, he's not out there in the field right now, which is causing some concern, because now it's been a while and he's still not out there. And I mean, I'm definitely nervous about it, but Aaron Boone did have something to say on that front, as he mentioned that we absolutely feel like he's gonna be back out there. And I know I keep saying it soon, and I wholeheartedly feel that the way right now sitting here, I just don't know that day yet. So Boone does believe that Judge is going to get back into the outfield, which is huge for the Yankees, as they could use the production of Aaron Judge whenever they can get it. Now Judge, he has still been phenomenal on the season, of course. He's Aaron Judge. He should win MVP this year. And look, the man, he's got a 7.4 WAR. He's got a 325 batting average. He's got an OPS of 1.113, an OPS plus of 204, a slugging percentage of 671. The numbers have taken a bit of a dip from what they were, but it's still the same guy. We're seeing that it's still the same Aaron Judge. He went through a slump once he first came back after the elbow injury, but now he's gotten his groove. The two-time MVP should become a four-time MVP this year, because he should have gotten that one on Jose Altuve, but whatever. We're going to see if Cal Raleigh can rob Aaron Judge this year, but right now, the way everything's looking, Judge, who has 43 home runs, has been the best player in the MLB this season, at least the best offensive player in the MLB this season, without any shadow of a doubt. Now, on top of that, since Judge did go down with the injury, there's been a lot of movement around and seeing what's happening, and some of that is with Giancarlo Stanton now out there in the outfield. Stanton, it felt like his time in the outfield was going to be done, but with this Aaron Judge injury and the need to keep Stanton's bat out there, the Yankees have put Stanton out in that field, mainly in right field, but now he's also played a bit in left, and we are going to talk about why he was playing left field in some specific situations in a little bit. But with Stanton, we know that we need his bat out there. It's not even a debate. He has to have his bat out there. It is imperative for the Yankees to continue using Stanton, because the way he has played this season has been downright phenomenal. He's got a 288 batting average. That is tied with 2019 for the highest batting, or the second highest batting average he's had, with his best career batting average being 290. So he's right there. 0.003 batting average up. Stanton's got the best average of his career. On top of that, he's got an OPS of 977, an OPS plus a 165, and a slugging percentage of 610. Even though he didn't play half the season, he's already at 17 home runs. The man has been downright dominant this year. He's having one of the best seasons of his MLB career. He's shown up and shown out with the Yankees. They needed him to show up and do this, and the fact is, we know that his game elevates in the playoffs, so I can't even wait to see what is going to happen in the playoffs with Giancarlo Stanton this year. I mean, the man might just hit a home run at every at-bat at this rate, but obviously, Stanton is beloved by Yankee fans, always will be, for everything he's been able to do in the playoffs. And here's the crazy thing. He is the best offensive player in the MLB right now. No doubt about it. Over the last month, Stanton has a 304 batting average, a 1.101 OPS, a slugging percentage of 728, and an on-base percentage of 373. He's doing this while also playing the outfield a fair amount. He's got 15 extra base hits in that span. Now, a lot of them are the 12 home runs that he's got, because we know Stanton's not exactly going to be running super hard, at least when he's rounding the bases. And he's got 28 hits in general. Stanton is an absolute nightmare for people to face right now. He's got 10 walks as well. In 102 plate appearances, he's only struck out 34 times. So Stanton is just looking absolutely downright phenomenal. Stanton's been my favorite player on the Yankees for a bit. Everything about when you just hear him hit the ball, it's just the most satisfying thing ever. His swing is satisfying the way that I don't even understand how it works, but he's just a satisfying player to watch. And when it comes down to Giancarlo Stanton, if he's got to be in the outfield, he's got to be in the outfield, and I frankly have no problem with seeing him out there, and nobody should. I mean, as Gary Phillips mentioned, after telling the press on Saturday that he didn't plan on playing Stanton in the field during this week's series in Houston, Yankees manager Aaron Boone reversed that course on Tuesday, penciling the 35-year-old's name into the lineup in left field for the first tilt of a 3-game stint. It's Stanton's first start in left field since September 14th of 2023. That appearance came at Boston's Fenway Park, which, like Houston's Daikin Park, has a small left field that better accommodates the veteran's limited range. The appearance in the field was Stanton's 15th this year after making none in 2024. A turnaround brought about by an injury that has forced Aaron Judge to the DH spot, while Stanton has been enjoying one of the hottest stretches of his career at the plate. Stanton's been phenomenal, and you cannot get rid of the production that he's had. It's just too important to the Yankees to not do that, which has made things interesting. I mean, we look at the 8 guys the Yankees have whose OPS is over the league average of 750. You got Ben Rice, who's a DH and a first baseman and a catcher. With Austin Wells struggling, he's mainly been catching, so now the Yankees have space for Rice. But also you have Cody Bellinger, you have Trent Grisham. You got 2 outfielders there, and then you have Stanton and Judge as well. So really this problem is going to sort itself out because you can have Stanton in the outfield. You don't have to play him at an everyday role. We've seen Ahmed Rosario step in and play some outfield as well. The Yankees are going to get Austin Slater back, who could also step into the outfield for the team. So they do have some outlets here. And also Jason Dominguez is very much still on the Yankees as well. They could use the young Dominguez. So they do have a lot of different options here. And I mean, at the end of the day, if Judge gets back into right field, that's great. Because then you move Stanton back to the DH. He does what he does. You have an elite second baseman offensively and defensively in Jazz Chisholm. You have a great outfield with Judge, Grish, and Cody Bellinger. Bellinger just won Player of the Week and has been phenomenal because he's Cody Bellinger. He's the best. You have Ben Rice at catcher. You could play basically all of these guys. The guys who are on the list who won't be playing as much are Ahmed Rosario and Jose Caballero. And I've said a bunch of times that Caballero should be playing in the playoffs for the Yankees, not Anthony Volpe, because the fact that Caballero is a better fielder, a better base runner, which is one of, if not Volpe's best attribute. He's been hitting better. He's got an 884 OPS with the Yankees as well. So effectively what I'm saying is if the Yankees, they could play everyone on this list except for Ahmed Rosario very, very often. That is a stacked up 7 you got there. The other 2 guys who make it, you got Paul Goldschmidt, who's got, just for the record, because I have the guys over 750. Goldie is a 747 OPS, so he's right there. And then, I mean, you got the outfield done, you got first base, you got second base, and you got shortstop done. Then it's third base. You stick Ryan McMahon out there. Yeah, he's not the world's greatest hitter, but he's an excellent fielder. And you can put him at the 9-hole and you're fine. So it's a good 9-hole hitter. So things are looking pretty good right now, guys. Things are looking nice. And speaking of looking nice, Max Fried is very much back. Over his last 3 starts, Max Fried has been Max Fried once again. He's got a 2-0 record in these 3 games with an ERA of 0.90 and 18 strikeouts in these 3 appearances. He's been great. He had 7 strikeouts against Boston, 6 against Washington, and 5 against Houston. Pitched 7 innings against Washington and Houston, allowing 4 hits each of his last 3 appearances, but with very little runs scored in the process, only allowing 1 earned run per game over the last 2 games. Max Fried has been everything we've absolutely needed him to be once again, which is a huge stretch or a huge situation here because now the Yankees, they have their 3. They have their 3 pitchers going into playoffs. We have a set 3, and there's really 4 when you count Will Warren, who's kind of the odd man out right now, because you got Fried and Rodon, you got your duo, and then, I mean, at this rate, Cam Schlittler has to be out there because he's the greatest thing to ever happen to human history. So you have this. You got your pitchers. The hitting looks good. We're feeling good, guys. We're feeling good. We are feeling good. Guys, what do you think about all this? Do you guys think that I should drink more iced tea or less iced tea? I feel like I'm not jazzed enough right now. But like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day. Go Yankees. I don't know. What's better? What's better in this world? Stanton or Schlittler? Is there a right answer? That's probably just Stanton. That man rocks. I love Stanton so much. He's the first jersey I ever got. Why are we still here? Go away.